For the second part, say we have to find probability of B, that is failed in chemistry, probability that he failed in chemistry, given that he failed in mathematics. Now see, in the first part we are finding what? PA slash B, right? Here we are finding PB slash A. So this is again very easy
Yes,
from the formula. Therefore, PB slash A is equal to PA intersection B divided by PA this time, not PB.
Hello. Good
Yes,
morning,
I
sir.
morning. Now PA intersection B, we have already it is given to you, right? How much is PA intersection B? If you see, it is 0.1. And how much is PA? It is 0.25. So therefore, if you shift the decimals, this will become 10 by 25. And now if you cancel, this will become 2 by 5. Fine.
yes,
And the
Yes,
last
sir.
question. The last question is, what is the probability that he failed in mathematics or chemistry? So what are the two events that he failed in mathematics or chemistry? Or means union, right? And what are the events? A and B. That means what you have to find? You have to find A union B. This is the event, right? That he failed in mathematics or chemistry. There is no conditional probability in the third question. Is that absolutely clear?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So you have to find A
Yes,
union
sir.
B. That what is the probability that he failed in mathematics or chemistry? So let us find out PA union B. PA union B is equal to PA plus PB minus PA intersection B. Okay. You know PA?
okay,
What is PA? 0.25. PB is 0.15. And PA intersection B is 0.1. Just put the values. PA 0.25. PB is 0.15. And PA intersection B is 0.1. So this is 0.25 plus 0.15 is 0.4 minus 0.1. So that means your answer is 0.3. That's it. That finishes off with this question. Clear? This question.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Problem 8. Last condition for last problem for conditional probability. In fact, Bayes theorem is also conditional probability, but Bayes theorem is separate. These problems are purely from conditional probability. Okay, you do these eight problems, and you will be through with conditional probability. You don't need to do anything else. Question is: a die is thrown. And the sum of the numbers appearing and the sum of the numbers appearing is observed to be 6. Question is, what is the conditional probability what is the conditional probability that the number 4 has appeared at least once? Okay, now if you read the question carefully, okay, tell me which one is the given event here. Which one is the given event?
That is absorbed to be 6.
Yes, this number appearing is observed to be 6. This is the given event. And what is the event
Yes, sir.
probability of the
Yes,
event
sir.
that you have to find out?
Number 4 has appeared at least
At
once.
least once, right?
Once.
This is.
Yes, sir.
So let us define the events.
Yes,
Let
sir.
us define the following events.
Yes.
A we take as the event that is in the question. That is the number 4.
Yes, sir.
4 has
Has
appeared
appeared at least once.
at least once. And the given event we take as B. That number appearing is 6. Or let's say 6 appears. Okay. 6 appears.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So what do you have to find out? You have to find out A slash B. What is A slash B? A slash B is the event that number 4 appears. Number 4 appears at least once. Given that 6 appears, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now let us see what a die is thrown. So what is the sample space here? We have to find PA slash B.
Sir, 6. Sir, sample space will be 6.
Yes, sir.
Not sample space, it will be number of events that are mutually exclusive, exhaustive, and equally likely. Okay. So sample space here will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sample space S will
Yes, sir.
be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be the sample space. Okay. So how many events? Number of events that are mutually exclusive, exhaustive, and equally likely. This will be 6 because sample space has 6 events, right? So you've got the denominator of the probability, right? Now we shall find out what is the event A. Okay, the event A. The number 4 has appeared at least once. But there's an error here. It is the die is thrown twice. Okay, not.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now everything is okay. Now let us rewrite the sample space. Let us rewrite the sample space. The sample space here
Sir,
is
sample space now will be 36.
36. 1, 1,
Oh,
1, 2,
1, 2, like 6, 6.
and this continues
And
till
6, 6.
and number of events that are mutually exclusive, exhaustive, and equally likely are 6 square, which is equal to
Yes, sir. 36.
36,
Yes, sir.
which is equal to 36. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now we shall write down the event A. Number 4 appeared once. How can number 4 appear at least once? You can have 1, 4.
4.
You can have 2, 4.
Yes, sir.
You can have 3, 4. You can have 4, 4. You can have 5, 4. And you can have 6, 4, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Or what else can you have? You can have 4, 1.
Yes, sir.
You can have 4, 2.
5, 1.
4, 3.
Yes, sir.
4,
Yes, sir.
5.
All 4.
And 4, 6.
लेकिन
सोचो
तरीके चला पर रास्ता के उ तो बाल
This is how you can have
यदि ओकरा के रास्ता
that the number 4 appears at least once.
पकड़ तो भगवान
And what about B? 6 appears.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
The question
Sir,
here
the
is
sum is 6, no?
Sum of the numbers appearing is 6. So let's change this event. Sum of the numbers is 6.
Mm,
So B is sum of the number 6. How can you get 6? 1 5 you can
sir,
get.
1 5
You can get
5
5 1.
1
Well,
2
you
4
can
4
get
2.
3 3 4 2
Yes, sir.
4 and anything else?
2 4.
Anything else?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
That's it. Okay, so now what is A intersection B? What is this event? A intersection B is the event that number 4 appears at least once.
And the sum given the sum of the number
Not
is
given, not given. Intersection is there. And simply and.
then and. Okay, okay, sir.
And the sum is 6. So what are the events related to this? In favor of this, you can only have 2 events, right?
Mm,
4 2 and
yes, sir.
2 4.
4 2 and 2 4.
No other, right? Can you have any other
Yes,
which
sir.
satisfy both the
No,
conditions
sir.
simultaneously? You cannot
No,
have.
sir.
No, sir. No,
So
sir.
now we shall find the probabilities. So what in order to find your PA/B. So therefore PA/B is equal to PA intersection B divided by PB.
Yes, sir.
And what are the values here? Here PA intersection B is how much? There are only 2 events in intersection B, right? So 2 by 36, isn't it? And what is PB?
Yes.
How much is PB? How many events in B? There are 5 events, right? So it should be 5 by 36, right?
Yes, sir.
So therefore, what is PA/B? Hence, PA/B is equal to, put the values, 2 by 36 divided by 5 by 36. That's it, which is equal to 2 by 5. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So you do these 8 problems and conditional probability will be clear. What do we move after this? What
Okay,
we
sir.
should, what I would like to state here is a very important theorem based on conditional
Bayes theorem.
probability. It is called Bayes theorem. Okay. Now
Okay,
in
sir.
Bayes theorem is actually the theorem on conditional probability. Okay. Let me just discuss it separately. The topic here is Bayes theorem on conditional probability. If you don't have the concept of conditional probability, you won't be able to understand Bayes theorem. Bayes theorem on conditional
Hmm.
probability. And let us first understand the statement of the theorem. Okay, then we'll move on to one problem in order to demonstrate what it actually means. Okay, just give me a minute.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
The statement of the theorem. The statement of the theorem is, if E1, E2, E3 up till En be n mutually exclusive, and exhaustive events and A be an arbitrary event. What do you mean by arbitrary event? Can you tell me what you mean by arbitrary?
Arbitrary.
छोटका पता एथी बाजे हुआ अपन
No,
सही
sir.
भाभी लेकिन ये करे हमरा डर लगे
Arbitrary event
कोनो
is
लड़की
any of the
आवे तो
events in this set. Okay, this can be A, or this can be A, or this can be A, or this can be A. Clear? Any of the event can be A. That depend on the problem, which event to take A. Clear?
माने एगो तनी मोबाइल अपना लगे ना रखेला
And A be an arbitrary event
एक और ये आदत हमरा ना ठीक है ना तो
in the sample space. In the sample space, such that PA not equal to 0, such that PA not equal to 0, and the events PA slash E1, comma PA slash E2 up till PA slash EN be all known. Be all known. Then, according to this theorem, that this is the actual result. Then P EI slash A is equal to, remember this theorem, how we write, okay? PEI slash A is equal to
Okay, sir.
PEI into PA slash EI
हां के का कर ना ई छोटा
divided by summation I is equal to 1 to N PEI PA slash EI. Okay. Now there's something, even if you have not understood the statement of the theorem, it was very important to state the theorem so that you know the significance of this, because whether you understand the statement of the theorem or not, you will have to write this expression. Understood? Whether you understand the statement of the theorem or not, you will
Okay,
have
sir.
to write the statement. See that PEI slash A, how have I written? PEI slash A, I have written first PEI. This is what you must understand. Then I have written PA slash EI. See that here EI is the numerator. Here EI becomes the denominator. Clear?
Yes, sir.
And the same thing,
Yes, sir.
PI slash A, the same thing I have written here. But this time with a summation sign. Summation means addition of everything. That means I to N, because there are N events. That's why. Now this is something that you will be required to write. Okay, so you must understand this. How to write this. Did you understand how to write this? Or should I explain again?
जोन बात
Sir,
होई
explain it once
जोन बात
again.
होई तो सोच बोली झूठ
See.
सच ना बोलेला
PEI slash A. I want to find out PEI slash A. So what I do is I write PEI first. Okay. And then I multiply it by
Yes, sir.
PA slash EI. This time I put EI in the denominator. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Because I have a PEI EI here, that is why I'm starting with PEI here. Clear? And then when I'm multiplying, I'm putting EI in the denominator. Is this part clear?
Yes, sir.
And in the
Yes, sir.
denominator, what I'm doing is I'm writing the same thing that I'm writing in the numerator. I'm writing it in the denominator, but this time I'm giving a summation sign. And summation runs from what to what? Summation runs from I is equal to 1 to N. Why from I is equal to 1 to N? Because there are N events here. So let us take a
Okay,
small
sir.
example of how to write. Suppose there are three. Suppose, for example, suppose E1, E2, and E3 are three events. And A be an arbitrary event. Right? Then how will you write Bayes theorem? I want to find out, suppose PE2 slash A. Suppose I want to find PE2 slash A. Then how will I write Bayes theorem? How will I write Bayes theorem? First, I see there's an E2 here, right? So I'll write PE2. Clear with this?
Yes, sir.
Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply with P. If you see an A here, I'll put an A here. Clear? Slash, and since E2 is here, I'll put now E2 in the denominator. Till this part, is it clear? Now tell me.
जाने
Okay,
ला कि
okay.
क्यों नहीं क्या करे वाला
What? Okay. Tell me whether it is clear or not.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So divided by summation I is equal to 1. How many events are there? 3 events. So I is equal to 1, 2, 3. P EI into PA slash EI. Now did you understand? Because of the
Yes,
summation
sir.
there's an EI. Now how can I write this?
हाँ
How can I write the
ठीक चल
summation?
बात है
I can write the summation as PE2 PA slash E2 divided by P. Now if I put I is equal to 1, I'll get PE1 into PA slash E1, right? Because of summation I have a plus sign. PE2 PA slash E2, right? And then you have
Yes, sir.
PE3 into PA slash E3. That is how you write. This is what Bayes theorem states. If you have 2 events, then what will happen? Say this is
Sir, there will
example,
be,
this is example 1.
sir, instead of 3 in the numerator, instead of 3, it will be 2. 2 events only.
Suppose there are 2 events only, E1 and E2. Then what will happen?
Yes.
एगो ये कर
Suppose-
ये तो नहीं कौन भी बजन ले बनी तनी पढ़ाई लिखाई में
Suppose E1 and E2 are 2 events and A be an arbitrary event. Then how will I write Bayes theorem? Suppose if I want to find out PE1 slash A. Suppose I want to find out PE1 slash A. Now how will I write this? Yes, Govinda, now you tell me how to write this. Yes, I'm waiting.
और
Yes, sir.
अब नहीं के
Tell me how will I write this?
पढ़े के आदमी के खुशी ध्यान जो
Sir,
देला, वो
P
चीज एकरा
of
लगे नहीं
E2.
केला। मतलब
E2,
कोनो
why
चीज जे
E2?
करे चाहे एगो मन से करे
No,
ला।
Why
sir,
E2? Where
E1,
does
E1.
E1? Because I have E1 here.
नंदन
Yes,
इंग्लिश
sir.
में
So I will write
इंग्लिश
PE1. Next.
मीडियम में
Tell
चार
me.
गो बच्चा
E1 into P of A by E1
Okay, A by E1. Next.
divided by P of E1 into
Why P of E1? First give a summation.
summation. Okay.
Summation. And how many events are there? Only E1 and E2 are there, right? The summation
One.
will run from
Yeah,
I is
yes,
equal
sir.
to 1 to 2.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
then
sir.
I'll get what? PEI, right?
PI, okay, sir.
Into PA slash EI.
PEI into PA slash EI.
Now, if you want to break the summation, what will you do? You'll write this as PE1 PA slash E1 divided by PE1 PA slash E1 plus PE2 PA slash E2. Right?
Yes, sir.
Now understood how to
Yes,
write
sir.
Bayes theorem. Now you can write for 4 events also.
Yes,
You
sir.
can write for 5 events also.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Having discussed this, let us discuss one problem to demonstrate Bayes theorem. I don't know I will be able to start this, but just let me write the question so that you can read the question and come prepared. Read the question, understand the question well. Problem 1
के संगे संगे
of Bayes theorem.
आदमी सब कुछ अपन जब माथा में
Question is,
पड़ जाए
earn
ना,
one
तो सब
contains 5 red and 5 black balls. Again, in Bayes theorem, I'm telling you whatever examples I'm discussing, if you understand these problems, any problem from Bayes theorem you'll be able to do. Whatever 6-7 problems that I'm going to discuss from Bayes theorem, do only those problems with understanding. And you have earned 2
Yes, sir.
हाँ,
contains
बनाना बन गई।
4 red and 8 black balls. Okay. Earn 3 contains earn, let's say this is earn 2 and earn 3. Earn 3 contains 3 red and 6 black balls. One urn is chosen at random. One urn is chosen at random. And a ball is drawn. That means the ball is drawn from any of the urns. And a ball is drawn. The color of the ball is black. So which one is the given event here? Can you see?
Given event.
Yes.
Mm,
In conditional probability, one event is always given, right?
वो हमरा से चिंता वो
Yes, sir.
ज्यादा रहा।
So which one is the given event here?
पहले
one urn is chosen. Sir, one urn is chosen at random.
No, the color of the ball is
No,
black.
no, the
This
color.
event is
Color of
given.
ball
This
is
event
black.
is given. Okay. Now the question:
Okay, sir.
what is the probability? What is the probability that it has been drawn from urn 3? That it has been drawn from urn 3. Okay. This problem. Now see here. There are 3 urns. Okay. Let's understand it. We have 5 minutes to understand the problem. 3 urns. How much they contain? First urn, this is your urn 1, urn 2, and this is your urn 3. Urn 1 contains 5 red and 6 black. This urn contains 4 red and 6 black. And urn 3 contains 3 red and 6 black. This. Okay. Now what happens? You choose any of the urns at random. You can either choose urn 1 or urn 2 or urn 3 at random. And you're drawing one ball. It is given to you that the color of the ball is black. So this is my given event. Okay. So
Okay,
you will
sir.
have your question here. Obvious question. Okay.